6th hearing tonight, first-hand testimony that former President Trump refused to stop the attack on the Capitol as he watched the violence unfold live on television.
WGN's Jenna Barnes joining us with a breakdown from tonight's prime time hearing. Jenna.
Yeah, guys, among the many things that we learned tonight, Vice President Mike Pence's security details made calls to say goodbye to their families. That is how bad it was getting at the Capitol. And despite pleas from the president's inner circle, including his own family, the panel laid out how Trump spent hours choosing to do nothing to stop it.
For 187 minutes on January 6th, this man of unbridled destructive energy could not be moved, not by his aides, not by his allies, not by the violent chants of rioters or the desperate pleas of those facing down the riot.
The January 6th committee says President Donald Trump knew within minutes of leaving the stage at his rally the Capitol was under siege. But empty White House call logs show he didn't make a single phone call to law enforcement or the vice president to try to get it under control, despite his inner circle urging him to call the rioters off.
I think I was pretty clear there needed to be an immediate and forceful response statement, public statement that people need to leave the Capitol now.
Were you joined in that effort by Ivanka Trump?
Yes.
Eric Hershey?
Yes.
By Mark Meadows?
Yes.
Instead, the president tweeted about Vice President Mike Pence as rioters chanted to hang him.
I was disturbed and worried to see that the president was attacking Vice President Pence for doing his constitutional duty. So the tweet looked to me like the opposite of what we really needed at that moment, which was a de-escalation.
It was him pouring gasoline on the fire.
The radio traffic from Pence's security team revealing the threat they faced.
Take the building, hold.
Turn that door up. If we're moving, we need to move now.
Copy.
If we lose any more time, we may lose the ability to leave. So if we're going to leave, we need to do it now.
If the president had wanted to make a statement and address the American people, he could have been on camera almost instantly.
It wasn't until 3 hours after the riot began, the president released this video on Twitter.
I know how you feel, but go home and go home in peace.
We also learned tonight the president went off script with that video, and the press aide who testified, Ms. Matthews, said the president resisted mentioning the word peace in his earlier tweets on January 6th. The panel says it's going to spend August reviewing more